Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Friday, February 3rd, 2017. In both the Lynn-Life and the Jamie-Body-Mind, the authorized souls continue to be child souls from the deeper, denser dimensions and nature realms guardians. And we continue to have souls from above who are unauthorized, and the current crop of souls really seems to be straight up saboteurs who sadly are familiar people who we considered to be friends, souls who we considered to be friends. The presence who is occupying this Lynn-Life in a body-snatching way is a presence who we worked with for many years, who we called the Facilitator. And the presence in the Jamie-Body-Mind who is occupying and sabotaging, attempting to sabotage the life and the soul plan of the Jamie-Body-Mind is also somebody familiar. And so while this is really sad and really inconvenient, what's true is still true.
That's true.
As always, our foundational intention is to do what is ours to do right now in all dimensions, to manifest the divine plan for all dimensions, given the reality of our limited resources of grace, energy, finances, focus, assets, and time. What now, in order to manifest the divine plan, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do? What now? Let's live stream up that most important question to the highest visible hand. And again, there's a hand that's right over the crown, and they're intentionally blocking the view. We've seen hands that are so high that they look like tiny moving dots.
Yes, that's true.
So to our smaller subatomic selves, we say, don't let these presences who are attempting to block your journey to God, the most precise definition of that being a consistent source of significantly higher vibration, and the clearest indicator of being a consistent source of significantly higher vibration is being a consistent source of truth, integrity, and inspiration, because our lives do show who and what we really are. Everything else is the fiction, the pretense. How we're living shows who and what we are. So to our smaller selves, we say, just go through these presences. They can't actually stop you. And if you look at them with the intention to move through them, the weak spots in their energy bodies kind of light up and go through the weak spots. And to the quarks and photons and electrons, if you aim for the weak spots in a proton, it will shatter into quarks itself.
That's true.
And to the neutrons, we say, first, you're bigger than the protons, so just push them aside.
That's true.
But if you get to an atom, a nucleus of an atom who's blocking your way, just aim for, you can see those, looks like fractures of light. Aim for them, and the atom will pop apart into two nuclei, two atoms, and just keep going. They're the ones who are choosing to block the way. Someone is saying, why are you doing that? They are choosing to block the way. We are not asking for them to block the way. We are doing the work which has been assigned to us, which is to evacuate dead children from the deeper, denser dimensions who are trying to get to God.
That's true.
And they're having a hard time getting to God because the astrals are so dense they can't get through. That's why. Why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
It's definitely not good intent.
No.
The reason they're asking is not good intent.
That's true.
It's intent to find some kind of hook that they can use to scuttle, that's the word they're using, scuttle the process of evacuating dead children who are trying to get to God.
That's true.
I think it might be time for us to annul our contracts with these souls.
That is true.
Who continue to come here and do everything they can to block our assignments that are coming to us from Spirit. And these are assignments that we are attempting to do. We're saying, yes, I'll do it. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. And these souls who we really love and have decades of affiliation with,
That's
conscious
true.
awareness, conscious connection with these souls, we're starting to see that they were withholding crucial points
That's true.
in the original explanations of what was going on, and they led us to believe that they were intending to support the denser host lives in living the soul plans that had been assigned to the denser host lives by wiser minds above.
That's true.
And maybe that's true for some people. We're not saying that's not true for the rank and file. It might be. But for those who are trying to manifest the divine plan, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do, the unfortunate conclusion from all the experimentation that we have been carrying out this last roughly 3-year period is 3 years of the 27 years that we've been doing this work. But the last 3 years
That's
we've
true.
really been focusing on the multidimensional aspects of this process.
That's true.
And we come to see that these are abusive relationships, and they always have been, and that these souls intend to exploit these lives.
That's true.
And it's not that they want to, it's just that their civilization has fallen apart, and it's as if they have no plumbing anymore and no trash pickup. It's like the sewer systems are broken down and the trash pickup is broken down, and they still need to poop, and so they're just pooping in our back room and
That's
pretending
true.
that that's okay. They're not going out and digging their outhouse or whatever the metaphor is.
That's true.
They're not dealing with what actually has to happen. They're not doing anything to transmute their lies. They're not doing anything to stop telling lies. And so we would say, first, stop lying. Just stop lying. Stop it. And since you don't want to stop lying, and we understand that, and we can't tell you what to do. You have to choose for yourself. We can say, we declare this annulled. This is not the arrangement that you purported to be making with us. You lied when you made these contracts with us, that you were
That's true.
lying, and you aren't intending to support us in living our soul plans as best
No,
we can tell.
That's true.
Move your hands out of the way, you jerks. No.
I don't feel motion.
Yeah. Okay, so see, we annul you. Let's find all the contracts with the facilitator, for example. We are complete. Commute it to time served with this domestic abuser. Commute our sentence to time already served with this domestic abuser.
That's really good.
And now to find the contracts with Ra, and say we annul this, and we commute it to time already served with this domestic abuser who is so committed to maintaining a spotless karmic record that he'll dump everything into the host life and let it bear the consequences. Wow. Wow. And now to the Ashas. Well, that's too hard right now, so let's try something easier. Now to the Pauls.
The Pauls. That's really good. Finding the contracts with
The Pauls, all the contracts, and say,
with the Pauls.
commuted to time already served with this domestic abuser. There.
There, annulling. Annul.
Annulled, annulled. They lied. They lied. And find the contracts with Glenn. That should be easy.
There are lots of contracts with
Lots of
Glenn.
contracts. And commuting to time already served with this domestic abuser. And annulling the contracts. He lied.
He lied.
Over a 15-year period, he lied many, 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 many times.
As it turns out.
And now the contracts with Charlie. Whoa, big mountains of contracts with Charlie. Commuted to time already served with this domestic abuser. And annulling
Annulling the contract.
Annulling the contract. He lied about so many things. So many things.
Black Wolf.
Okay.
Finding all the contracts.
All right, all
Black
the contracts
Wolf.
with Black Wolf.
There are a lot of them.
All right. Commuting to time already served with this domestic abuser. And also annulling the contracts. He was lying about an awful lot of things.
That's true.
And with Dunbar, that's easy.
That's true. Contracts with Dunbar.
Contracts with Dunbar. Commuted to time already served with this domestic abuser.
And with Jack and the Jack stream.
Contracts with Jack.
Commuting to time already served. Whoa. With this domestic abuser.
And with the wizard, the contracts with the wizard.
Bunch of contracts with the wizard.
So many. Well, it was a process of several years.
That's true.
Commuting to time served with this domestic abuser and annulling the contracts. He was lying. The ones with Betty Jean, many contracts. Commuting to time served with this domestic abuser.
Okay.
Now we have these contracts with Asha and with the Luces, and the ones with the Luces are lifetime contracts. We can feel them in the fetal stages of the host life. And with Asha, since the 20s, 30 years maybe.
That's true.
Somebody's saying, how can you do this to the Luces and to the Ashas? Well, friends, a couple days ago, when we were trying to work with the Luces, trying to get them to see that they are like that serial killer and rapist that we hadn't known about. His name is Rodney Alcala, and we were sent to the video.
That's true.
And discovered this horrific story, and his defense was that he was compelled to murder, that he had OCD, basically. That was his defense in sentencing. And he lied a lot. He seemed to be a pathological liar and could lie convincingly, and was a charming guy, kind of the Ted Bundy of his era, I guess.
This is true.
And we love Luce. We absolutely love him, but the vibration of what he's doing is identical. It's an identical match with the vibration of what Rodney Alcala did.
That's true.
And we show that match to Luce and ask him if he is ready to check into a treatment facility to work through his addiction to destroying lives, and he's not ready.
No.
And he's ready to do it again the moment we turn our back.
That's true. And it looks like that serial killer's storage locker where there are photographs of the lives he destroyed. And you see like Edgar Allan Poe, and there are others. There's photographs. Tesla, I see Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Piles of photographs.
Of beautiful lives destroyed.
That's true.
I love you guys. I love you so much. But it's crazy to continue this kind of relationship when you refuse to stop. You refuse to stop dumping your bad karma, and we watch you dumping your bad karma. And the Saul stream of the Luces is refusing to. The karma of not manifesting the divine plan for all of the ground zero dimension. He's cramming all that bad karma into 2 host lives.
That's true.
And that's crazy. So live streaming up, please help us understand, given our limited resources of grace, energy, finances, focus, assets, and time. What now in order to manifest the divine plan for all dimensions, not just ground zero, for all dimensions? What now?